Welcome. It's Entertainment Live. It's your girl, ANISE. We are here, downtown Toronto. What a weekend. Oh my goodness. We've got the one and only Rick Cordeiro in the house.
Hi, dear. How are you?
I'm so good,
You
Rick.
look stunning today. That dress is amazing.
Well, thank you, Rick.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Richard.
Yeah.
You look great, too. Look at you. You got your Blue Jays
Yeah.
on. You're all set.
They got a big series this week in Toronto with Baltimore. They're chasing for first place in the Eastern Division. So, big weekend for the Blue Jays in Toronto this week.
That's exciting. We have to promote. We have such great teams.
Yeah.
It's Toronto. It's Carabana weekend. We've got Irie Fest happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that. We've got a great show. And so what did you do all week? Like,
I got to tell you,
Yeah,
other than
please.
acting, I also do part-time security night shift at Woodbine Park.
oh, yeah, let's talk about it.
And usually it's a quiet park, very quiet, nothing happens. But last night, there was like literally 500 kids, like they're looking for something. Like, what are you guys looking for? Guess who? They're looking for Pokemon. I says, really? At Woodbine Park? So I'm not even playing the game, and I see something on the ground. I pick it up, and I say, oh, geez, looks like a poor kid lost his toy. And I go, wait a second. I think this is what everybody's looking for.
You found the Pokemon.
I found Pokemon at
No
Woodbine Park
way.
yesterday. So I think it's like a good luck charm because everyone's talking about it. It's got a lot of energy. So I wanted to give it to you tonight as a good luck charm.
Are you kidding me?
Good luck.
Rick, I'm so
Oops, there goes a microphone.
I am so
Just because
honored.
of Pokemon, the
Oh
set's
my gosh,
falling
I've had
apart.
such a long day. I came straight from the modeling and acting agency. And
Okay.
what's for dinner, Rick? Because I've had a long day.
Dinner's right over there on the table. We got
Alright.
craft services
Yeah, we
tonight
do.
over
We
here.
have craft services
Beautiful.
by a former Maple Leaf who will be coming on another show.
Originally from Czechoslovakia.
I can't even believe it. We are just
Or now it's the
surrounded,
Czech Republic now.
surrounded by great talent.
Slovakia, right? Because right.
Oh,
That's
we're
the same
putting 'em on
country
the
that
spot.
same country that's Dino Chara's from. That's right. Exactly. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, you know what? This is an exciting, oh my goodness. So, Carabana, Irie Fest, we've got
It's all
some
happening
musical
in
talent.
Toronto.
We've got celebrities. We've got, I think,
I
over
know.
1 million visitors that come to this city,
Amazing.
this beautiful city of Toronto,
Yeah.
every summer around this time. And here they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got a Pokemon. I'm so thrilled. So, what does it really mean? I haven't really looked into it. Like, how do you play?
I have no idea. I just know that I remember I could think it was a couple of decades ago that Pokemon cards are huge.
Oh, yeah.
So then all of a sudden, like just last week, I heard people starting to talk about Pokemon. I gotta go. What, the cards are coming back? They go, no, it's on your iPhone,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a map of the city, and they've got these Pokemon scattered all over the city, and you gotta go out and find them. The good thing about that, though, it's making people go up, walk around, and get some
Get
exercise.
outside.
And get some exercise. Go outside,
What a
get some
great
fresh air.
idea.
So that's actually a good thing, right?
Yes.
So, so maybe I should get into it so I can lose about, because they say that TV adds about 20 pounds. So that means on TV land, I've reached a magic number of 300 tonight. So that means I won a prize. The prize is a trip down to the emergency ward at St. Michael's
Hey,
Hospital
you stop
before the
that.
heart attack. No, just kidding.
You look fantastic, and that means I'm really a size 0. But anyways,
Okay.
I'm so glad that you were here. I have missed you. What a week.
Yeah,
Okay,
amazing,
what a
busy.
week. But
busy
you
in
know,
Toronto now.
so busy in Toronto.
Yeah, just riding on the streetcar today, there was a guy sitting across from me. He said, hey, I love your shoes, alligator shoes. Yeah, I'm an actor and stuff. He goes, oh, yeah, I'm a Yahtzee. I build sets in Toronto, and I'm building the set for the new Star Trek series. I go,
Cool.
great. So we exchanged phone numbers and emails, and he says, email me tonight. I'm going to give you all these contacts that you can get a hold of to help you get gigs on film and TV and stuff. Just like a random meeting of somebody on the streetcar on the way to the show tonight.
Hey, you never know who you're going to meet.
The
eh?
law of attraction is at work.
Laws of attraction. It is
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
Speaking, you loving the music. I saw you
Nice.
dancing there.
Yeah, I was tapping my hand on
Yeah.
my leg there.
Amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
going to be a great weekend. I mean, we're already here, so
Yeah.
kicking it off.
Nathan Phillips Square, that's just, I can see it from over here.
Hop,
That's
skip,
just
and a jump, Rick.
outside the window. I can
Off
see it
we
from
go.
the window.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
And now, he was mentioning the passion, the beauty,
Yeah.
growing up and, listening to music all around.
Yeah, it's great to have that kind of
Yes.
influence growing up. He's saying his family, they're all musically or even comedians, comedy
I
comedians.
heard that, which was a great
Yeah,
segue
it's a very
to
entertainment oriented family. It's good to have that kind of a support group because it's not always the case sometimes of people who enter this industry to have that kind of
No.
to be surrounded by that the people who are like-minded and support the stuff that you're doing. So it's good that he has that kind of support system around him.
Absolutely, Rick. You're right. You need support, and
Yeah.
it's so lovely to have people that believe in you and, they understand and they do the same things.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
had that system. He had a great support system.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's off tomorrow, Nathan Phillips Square. Yourself now, we were talking about like family and comedy. He has some comedy in his family.
Right.
We have some comedians here.
Nice.
Not just yourself,
I'm not a comedian.
a little bit.
A little
But
bit.
we do have a wonderful comedian who's about to join us. His
Oh,
name
great.
is Sebastian.
Nice.
And if you'd like to come on in, come on.
There he is.
Yeah.
Sebastian, hey, how
Sebastian
are you?
Bagot, welcome
How are
to
you,
Entertainment.
everybody? All right.
How are you doing?
Great. Is it all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm comfortable.
Fully comfortable. So here
Yes.
you are. Now you were just at Yuck Yucks, I think, was it
No, I'm
yesterday?
going there.
You're going tonight, but
Yeah.
weren't you there on Thursday?
Yeah, I work every night.
Oh, you're there all the time.
I was at Mississauga.
Oh, yeah?
Yak Yak, Mississauga.
Yeah. Your accent, French. Are
It's
you
Spanish.
Spanish?
No, it's French.
I'm sorry.
no, it's French.
From Quebec or France?
For Quebec,
Right,
yes, yes. Yeah, I moved to Toronto 6 months ago
Oh, yeah.
because I want to be better in English and be
Ah.
better on stage because, like I said, I learned English 5 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, 5 years ago, I have 5 words in English. You know, a hot
Really?
dog, popcorn, toaster,
Those are my first 5 words,
t-shirt,
too, yeah.
you know, and tin.
Poutine, yeah.
You're doing pretty
I know.
well.
And yeah, but like I said, I worked very hard, because it was my dream. And when you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
It's so true,
And now
Sebastian.
I'm here with you guys.
Poutine, is that like the president of Russia?
Yes, but better
Oh, better, okay.
and healthy.
All right.
A little healthier. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So why did you want to get into comedy? What made you
I always
want
do
to do
that.
it?
I start in French. I did that
Yeah.
for 10 years. And I miss something, every time, because I always, I don't know if it's only in Quebec, but think big, it's not in Quebec, I mean,
No?
no, it's
Really?
no, it's
You
Just
mean like
for laughs.
the home of Montreal Canadiens?
Yeah.
24
but-
Stanley Cups?
Yeah, but like it's the mentality of think big, and I always dream to do comedy in English and go to Los Angeles,
Oh,
where
wow.
everybody like Jim Carrey did that.
I was
you
going to
know.
ask you, who were you watching? Like, who inspired you to do this?
Jerry Seinfeld.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the DVD. It's the comedian.
Right.
They explain how it's work. If you want to be a comedian, how it's work.
Tells you how to do it?
Yeah, and see Jerry Seinfeld. It restart at the bottom because he was a star.
Yeah.
And he said, I want to do another one-man show. So you saw him bombing on stage.
Really? Oh my God, I have to
know,
ask you
for-
that how you just brought it up. When you bomb, like how do you get through that? Because everyone always sees the great, the aftermath.
You have to talk to your ego, because I bomb a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bomb a lot too, because I'm always trying new joke, It's why I work with Yuck Yuck because you have open mics.
Right.
So it's like we accept you will not be funny. So it's great for us, because it's rare. It's the only job of I think you have to have the acceptation of the people. If you're not funny, they will tell you.
Yeah,
they
like
will
that's
not
what I'm
laugh.
saying. When you come out, like you don't see the crowd before, do you? Like, do you peek out of the curtain and see who you're dealing with? Like, how do you know when you get out there? Do you just feel the room?
Yeah, you feel the
Really?
other comic bombing before or killing,
Yeah.
But it's why I do that. It's why you are a comedian. Huh? Is it you are a
He
comedian?
naturally is.
Are you?
Yes.
Are
I'm
you?
actor, comic actor. yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you are a comedian on
I
stage.
do sometimes.
So you know the
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
It's why I do that. It's a rush. It's adrenaline.
Okay.
And yes. When you have a success, you have to take like, okay, I have success, but
Yeah.
but it's the same thing when you bomb. You have to be equal in both sides. Not to have the big head and not to say, oh,
Yeah.
I'm not good. It's comedy. It's tough. It's the muscle. It's a rhythm. And it's another language too. So
that's a good point.
and in Montreal, it's a bilingual city, but where I live, I always think and talk in French. So I said, you know what, I should move to Toronto and be in English always all the time, and just think in English, and have discussion in English. And
Are you taking classes or like Rosetta Stone or what are you doing
no,
for your English?
you know what? I work at Chez Cora, the breakfast place.
No.
Coras. Chorus. It's the big
Oh,
brand.
Chorus, yes.
Chorus.
Yeah, I
hey,
do.
hey, Chorus.
Yes.
I work there
Ah.
because I said it's too slow to go to school. Wait
Yeah.
9 to 4.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The apple. I said, you know what? I'm going to work in a restaurant, and because in the restaurant you don't have choice. It's live. You have to serve people. Do you want more
gotta
coffee?
learn.
What kind your eggs? The
Wow.
color of the bread. So I did that for like 3 months, and just have
It
confidence.
just came.
Because when you take age, you get lazy to learn something. It's
So-
more difficult. A language.
true.
Can you remember when you learn English? It's impossible.
Right.
You born with that. You live with it. And I start to learn English at 36 years old. So, but I have a big dream, and now I'm here. I headline in Toronto. I headline. Think about that.
That's actually
It's
fantastic.
6 show. I did
Amazing.
6 show.
Really?
45 minutes each show, front of Anglophone. Then don't know me. They never saw me, and it was great.
And there you go. And
Yeah.
there you are. So how do you, like, what type of humor do you have? Are you
I
raunchy?
I
Are
hate
you-
incompetent people. Incompetences. I think we live in an individual society. Like nobody care. The like personal space. Nobody care our space or the service. It's so bad now. So I like to talk about what I live in our society.
Yeah.
It's not political or religious or sexist. It's just like everybody could live this situation. Oh yeah. Or if you never live this situation, you will feel you're inside the of my story.
Right. How do you get your material? Like, are you on the bus? You're taking a
Yeah.
stroll in the
Yeah.
park? Like, when do you, anytime,
Anytime, anywhere.
Maybe now. Maybe you're
Yeah,
thinking
maybe
of some
now. Yeah,
jokes
who
right
knows?
now.
I wrote
on the show.
Sometime I wrote like I went to Tim Horton. The drive-through.
Yeah. Oh, there's a joke.
And this joke is not finished, by the way, but it's just to explain you how it's work. So I give my cup of coffee is empty, and she said, we don't take that. I said, why? She said it's unsanitary.
Oh, yeah.
I said, unsanitary. What do you mean? It's like I'm a pig.
Now you're
Yeah,
insulted.
it's only me who I drink that.
Yeah, exactly.
And before you give me this coffee before,
Yeah.
and I never told you you're I don't know the word. I
Unsanitary.
say yeah. So I said, okay, so how are you gonna take my $20? Because it's the proof. $20, it's a lot of bacteria.
Well,
It's,
they just keep traveling
and she
around.
said, you know what? No, this I'm gonna take it. So she said to me, I'm a pig, and the $20 is great. So I take the $20 and I roll around the cup, the Tim Horton cup, and I give him to her, and she
Nice.
take it.
There you
You know what I mean? So I wrote that. I'm gonna go on stage, bomb, try to figure it out until I have a big clap at the end of the joke. This is how I
Ah.
work. This is a scoop, by the way.
Do they ever can you? Like, does the horn ever blow and they're like, get off? And do you have to get off?
I would stop. I would stop.
Really?
No, you know if you're good or not, and you know if you. Sometimes you have a great joke, but you don't assume the joke, or the rhythm was not there, or like you said, a heckler is there. So
Mm-hmm.
but it's complex to do comedy. Just to go on stage, it's complex.
That's a lot of courage. My hat is off to you because honestly, I've done a lot of things
It's
in life.
tough.
That's one
It's
thing I
tough.
haven't done. Rick, we should
Yeah,
try it.
it's
I
tough.
would love to just
Yeah.
give it a whirl.
Take years.
Why
Take
not?
years.
I'll
Yeah.
say this though.
Probably get bombed. Oh well.
Just listening to him speak, I feel that your accent is going to be a plus for your comedy.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I have my own color.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
exactly.
right. In French, I was just a French guy, and now I'm just a bizarre, weird guy in English.
I love it.
Yeah, it's
So,
gonna
but
help
I
you.
accept that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
comedy. If you laugh about my accent, or I don't care. Laugh, it's laugh.
Imagine it wasn't real. We find out later it was just a fake accent. That would be hilarious.
I will be a
Now
genius.
you're like
I
up
will
there
be a
with Seinfeld.
genius.
You would be.
Practice a fake accent. Wow.
That would
I'm
be
a
great.
genius.
We might be able to break it out of you. No,
The only
so,
time I don't have an accent it was I say hot dog. Huh? No accent.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Hot dog. No
amazing.
accent.
Yeah,
No
no
Getting
accent.
good.
Come on.
Very
Come on.
clear.
Hot dog. No accent. Come on. I could be in
Almost
Philadelphia.
perfect.
In Philadelphia, and talk to the guy. Say hot dog. Say, hey, how are you, buddy? You will never say, hey, you're a tourist.
Wow.
Yeah, local. Yeah.
Unreal.
You're a local.
Very true.
Yes, hot dog.
So do you ever heckle the hecklers? Like if someone's heckling you, like
Yeah.
how do you handle that? I'd like to know. What
It
do you
depends
do?
of the situation, you know. But in general, it's dangerous to go there. You have to be
Yeah.
sure why you go there, because I prefer to be funny so the people laugh louder, so the people will say, "Hey, shut the fuck," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Kick
watch the
this
guy.
guy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's very important,
Wow.
because it's one guy. Because when you do
It's always that
comedy,
one guy.
when you're insecure, you say, "Hey, everybody laugh, but not this guy." So I stopped to focus on this guy, and focus on the people who laugh. And
Right.
I forgot this guy.
That
You know
is
what I
such
mean?
a great attitude.
Yeah, but take years, take times. It takes patience, and it's so complex to go on stage. So if you're not sure, and the heckler is there, good luck, good luck.
Good luck.
But
And-
it's, oof, so many people die to try to save people. So who cares if people don't laugh?
Hey,
I
you
say,
know
I'm
what?
gonna restart tomorrow.
yeah, you're the one up on
You know,
stage.
you have to work every night to be. You have to need like, I would say 2,000, 10,000 show before. And depends. Sometimes people just are happy with the 1 hour. They create 1 hour, and they do that every time for the rest of the. Me, I like to wrote and try new joke every time.
Good for you.
I think the most drugs, adrenaline in this. It's fun when you have a killer joke and it's kill every time, and say tack 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 pow, people laugh. But when you try a new joke, because you're not sure, and you feel it, the clap, the laugh. Oh my God, yes!
What a
I have
feeling.
another. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sebastian, that is fantastic.
So you saw me like it. It's the passion. It's the
Yes.
passion. You can't do that if you don't have the passion. Because trust me, I have a great condo, a great family, a great. I made a lot of money in French, and I had to decide to quit that and come back here and no friend, poor. You know what I mean? And restart.
yeah.
Starting
But
over.
it's the passion.
You have to have the passion.
You need the passion, and you have to be upseed.
I love what you said too. Like you're always thinking of new material because don't you find like if it was a great show and then you see it again somewhere else, like you just keep seeing the same material.
Yeah, but
you want to see fresh.
if it's funny, it's like music,
Yeah.
Like the guy before. If he go
Yes.
back, say, "Oh no, he's gonna sing it the same song." No, if it's good, it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I hear
It's
you.
like comedy, If it's funny, it's funny. But the music and comedy is not the same thing. I will be agree about what you said.
Yeah.
Like after two time, you know the joke.
Right.
But I don't. It's always the different people.
That's
A
true.
different
That's
crowd.
true.
So it's rare people come back in general. But it's fun to stay fresh and always in danger. You know what I mean? Because for every job, if you have a routine, it's sad. So if you start to put something difficult in your job,
Right.
something you say, "Oh, it's fun."
There you go.
So me, it's a double fun. So tonight I'm at the Yuck Yuck in Toronto.
Yeah, tell us about that. So what are you
Yeah.
doing? You're right after this. You're going straight to Yuck Yucks in Toronto.
Yes, I'm gonna wait for my turn, and I'm gonna do 20 minutes, and I hope people laugh.
Okay.
And tomorrow I'm gonna be at the Ajak Yuck Yuck. So I travel a lot, it's why I move here. Because do you know what is Yuck Yuck Comedy
Yes.
Club?
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
15 club across Canada. So this is great. I'm very grateful they decide to say, we're gonna take the French guy.
I want to ask you something about that. If you sign on with Yuck Yuck, is there a deal you have to sign up with them that says you cannot perform in any other comedy club?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
so you're exclusive to
I'm
Yuck
exclusive.
Yucks
Yes,
only. Wow. For how long?
until you decide to stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Like, do they look after you really good, the Yuck Yucks, when they give you that deal? Do they? Is it worth it that you can only perform at Yuck Yucks and nobody else? Did they make it worthwhile for you?
Yeah, but when it's other comedy club.
Like they got
Like-
15 across Canada, you're saying?
Yeah. So all the competitive other comedy club, you can go there.
Right.
Because they
Right.
give you stage time, they give you opportunity.
So you're on the roster.
yes.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah. So like for me, it's a gym. The comedy club is a gym.
Gym.
You know what I mean? You have to go there and sweat and bomb and learn and try to figure it out. What is your kind of style? What joke work? Because corporate, it's very difficult. The corporate is like a company who hire you. You go there. They don't know you. They don't care. They just want the gift. They want the bag of the golf bag. They are drunk. And you said, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guy you never saw, but trust me, it's funny.
Here he
Good
comes.
luck. Good luck. So
Wow.
the gym, the yuck for me is a gym. Every time, so I'm never, so I can work everywhere, anytime, anywhere, because I know by art my joke, and I work so hard. So when I go to do Just for Laugh or the big gala on
Yeah, I
TV,
wanted to ask you about that. Are you going to do Just for Laughs? Like,
I hope, but I
Yeah.
did 15 time in French,
okay.
15 TV show, and now nothing because I'm new and I have to
You're
rebuild.
just starting out.
Yes, and I do audition every year, and maybe someday. I'm not stressed about that. I want to
No.
take my time. When I was young, I want to be a superstar right away now, but I have nothing. Now I have a lot of stuff. But I'm not stressed. I want to take my time.
Good.
Because it's not my goal. My goal is to pay my rent with my comedy.
Yeah.
And enjoy life.
Exactly.
And when somebody called me like that and said, yes, I'm going to come
You're
talk
ready
about
to go.
what I love.
What about a sitcom or movies like
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, Jim
It's my
Carrey?
dream.
Like,
This is the
that what you
dream.
want to do?
This is the dream. This is.
Yeah.
I wanna someday.
Jump off the stage.
Yeah, I
Get
wanna
out of
do-
Yuck Yucks and.
Yeah, but like I said, if you are an agent in Toronto, I don't know what camera.
Sebastian
Here.
Bogo.
Is it there? Okay, it's too far.
We might have
Here.
to
Hey,
give him a contract, Rick.
You need a comedian, a bizarre face to do commercial.
We definitely do.
I'm here.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk
Yes.
to you about that. Amazing.
But yeah, my dream is Los Angeles. You need big dream. It's
have
important.
to- you
And
have to
sometimes
have big dreams.
we are shy to explain that because people say, "Oh my God, what a big dream! You will never succeed."
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
That big dream is, I share that with the acting, but then there also comes like the green cards and the work visas attached to it.
Yeah, but don't think about
No.
that. Because if you think
Yeah,
about that,
that's
you
not
will
the
stop.
focus.
The focus is dream
Your
about
destination.
Yeah, and maybe someday somebody,
Yeah.
a producer,
Exactly. They
will
look
have
after
so
that
much
stuff
money. They
for
will
you.
give you right away
Like
the
it's
green
nothing
card.
for them, yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I got to tell you too, I think nowadays, just to kind of give you some insight, you don't really need to go to LA to make it big.
That's
Things are changing. Like, I mean, it's so accessible, social media, the
Yeah.
internet. I mean, we are live worldwide right
Yeah.
now from downtown
Wow.
Toronto.
Hi, Mommy.
People in LA are watching us.
Wow.
And I mean, it's different times.
How are you, Steven Spielberg?
He-
ET2? I could be ET2.
Definitely.
I'm the extra.
Nice.
Hey, maybe Star Trek. They're
Hong
casting.
Kong.
They're filming
Yeah,
right
they're
here.
doing right here in Toronto, Star
in
Trek.
Toronto.
See, you don't have to go to
Hello.
Los Angeles.
Yes.
Star Trek's being done right here in Toronto right now.
Yes.
The new Star
Yes.
Trek. Yeah.
For decades, for years, some of the biggest movies are created here. There's trucks filming right now. They always
Yeah.
recreate a New York, or they make it look like
Yeah, no, but
I don't
Toronto,
know.
come on. Toronto, is it a great city?
Yeah, I love it.
Is it?
fantastic. It's
I
the
love
best
it.
city.
I love it.
Yes.
It's more easy for me to restart when the city is great. People are great.
Yeah.
I love baseball. I always go there. I'm always there.
Yeah.
I love baseball. I love hockey. So I love the crowd. I love the kind of the new small bar, the pub.
Oh, yes.
On Queens, on Kings. It's great. And
Yeah.
the mentality change here. It's like it's the New York of Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the first time you heard that, in a
No.
way. Eh? The
Yeah.
New York.
It's a mix of different. There's pockets
Yeah.
of New York here. There's pockets of Southern hospitality
Yeah.
here. I mean, you get
Chicago,
everything.
even Chicago,
There's
lots of Chicago as
Chinatown,
well.
Greek town, Italian town,
Quebec.
Hello, yeah,
Yeah.
it's so lovely. I mean, it's a bit of everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So and I want to know more. Like, what time do you have to be on set? Like, are we?
At 9.
Do you have to be
it's
on stage
8:30.
right now?
So
Oh,
I
no.
have
Sorry,
15
yuck,
minutes
yucks.
to go there, take my towel,
15 minutes.
drive 15 minutes. But no, it's all right. If you have other question, it's fun to talk live like that. Huh?
Well, we were thinking we were
now.
going to get stand-up. We got sit-down comedy tonight, but we
Sure.
wanted to know you as a person. But I'd love to see your,
Yes.
in action. So we'll
Yeah.
have to come out to Yuck Yucks
And
Yeah.
film me.
and maybe.
Or I have video. I send you video. You can take a link if you
Yes.
want. Or you take a camera, film me anytime.
Amazing. And TV.
Live, it's because here the carpet will laugh. It's not very.
Well, you got a big
We need a-
audience.
yeah.
You got a big audience here.
Yeah.
But you know what? Definitely, I'd love to talk to you about commercials, maybe some film. I'd love to see. I mean, definitely always keep doing what you do. Even Seinfeld still goes to the stage.
Yeah.
You have to do that. That's your passion.
yes.
But I'd love to see you doing maybe some movies, commercials. Why not? Maybe
Why
a
not?
sitcom.
Yeah.
You only
or
live
voice.
once.
You know the
Toronto's #1 for voice.
Yeah,
Voiceover,
I know. I would love to
100%.
do comic.
Video
See?
games.
I'm
got
the frog.
voice, Yeah.
Check him out.
Yeah.
French frog.
I'm Charlie the Frog.
French frog.
Yeah.
Hey.
I love it. You
Toronto's
gotta get-
#1 on the planet for voiceover right now.
Yeah. You do voice?
A little bit, but the thing is, for voiceover, most of the good stuff is on the union side, and I'm non-union by choice because
Oh, let's talk about the union.
There's more independent
Yeah,
films
it's
that
complex.
are non-union, but for voiceover, most of the good stuff's on the union side.
Hey guys, don't you think we should have FICOR here in Canada? That way, do you know what it is?
No.
FICOR in the States allows an American actor who is union to also do non-union. It's called a
Yeah.
little thing called FICOR, Actra.
That's great.
Well,
they should have that here. You're right. They should
let's
have
have
that
a
here in
meeting.
Canada.
I think we should bring it to Canada.
Oh yeah, I didn't know they had that down there.
Oh, they do, yeah.
That's
That's
amazing.
another show. We'll do that one
Yeah.
in 2 weeks. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
big things. But Toronto is the place, and there's a lot of films being filmed here, a lot
Yeah.
of budgets coming here, and we are booming. So you're in the right place.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you got to show. You got to get to Yuck Yuck stage. I think you should,
Get out.
get the hell out of here. It was great to have you on the
Hey,
show,
anytime,
Sebastian.
anytime you want. And the focus, guys, don't give up, and sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit, Sebastian. Yes, you go out there, you make them laugh. And if there's any hecklers, bring them up. Put them on the spot. There you go.
Who cares about the clerk?
Who cares about the
So you
hecklers?
want to I go now? Because you want to see my ass?
You know
Okay.
what? Yeah, get the hell out of here, Sebastian. No, you. Thank you so much. Have a great show.
That was great.
All right. I wish we could like peek in with a camera
Yeah.
live from Yuck Yucks and just
That's
check them
great.
out.
Getting some insight in the world of comedy and a
It
comedian.
is.
Because I gotta tell you, I've done it, some of it, and it's the toughest thing I've ever done.
Rick, tell me about it. Honestly, I'd love to hear. I never get to ask the comedians what it's like. We always just
Well,
laugh and laugh.
I also have a background as a DJ and karaoke host and emceeing. So every
I
time
know
I do
this.
one of those three things, I try to sneak in do some stand up. But the thing is, you could do the same club one night and everyone thinks you're funny, and go back to the same club the next night, use the same material, and people just staring at you like you're from another planet.
Like crickets.
It's like, this stuff was funny last night. How come it's different crowd, different
that
reaction?
Sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
Yeah, so that's the tough part about it, because
Wow.
what worked the night before in the same club may not work the next night in the same club.
Not always going to make them laugh.
So it's tough.
It's how you handle it, I
It's how you-
guess.
it's all mental. It's like you said, it's focus
Yeah.
and it's like a gym. It's like working out in the gym. You bomb. You keep. It's like working on muscle.
Keep working out.
Keep working out. Like Jim Carrey used to bomb all the time.
That
But
is one of my
didn't-
favorite
that didn't
comedians.
stop
Hello,
him.
Jim, if he's watching. I
That didn't
love Jim
stop
Carrey.
him.
It didn't stop him.
And then one night, Rodney Dangerfield was in the crowd, and he
Oh,
discovered him,
geez.
and he's the guy that took Jim Carrey up to another level. Because
I
Rodney
truly love
Dangerfield
Jim Carrey.
was in the crowd watching him. You know.
And he never gave up, and he's
That's
funny.
the key.
He went to the extreme, though. I just want to talk about
Yeah.
it because I know you'll understand. Like, I think, like, on In Living Color, when we first kind of really got to know Jim,
Yeah.
he was just so crazy. Didn't hold back. He would, like, bend in half and do all these crazy, funny things.
That is
And
the key,
was-
and I don't
yeah.
care what industry you're in, whether it's business, sports, entertainment. Anyone that I know of that has made it to the top, it's always because they never gave up.
Right.
Never give up.
They kept going.
They kept going.
Oh, Rick, I just love your inspiration.
Yeah, yeah.
So how do you feel when you get up there? Like, what
now,
do you do?
I feel comfortable, and I don't care about bombing and stuff. And I think the work in front of the cameras actually helps because when I was younger, I was very shy, timid, bashful.
Really?
And so now when some of my friends and relatives see that I'm entertainer, actor, it's like, this is the same Rick we know.
You're kidding.
So it's that working in front of the camera has helped me break out of a shell. Performing in front of people has really built my confidence. And so now, I guess, when you work enough in front of the camera, you get to the point where you feel comfortable working in front of the camera. And then when you get to that point, that's when the magic starts.
Wow. And
Then
I
you're
can't
free.
even imagine
Then
you were
you're
ever
free.
shy.
Oh, yeah.
Can't imagine.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you know what? Honestly, that takes so much courage to come up and
Yeah.
do what you do. I would never even think that about you.
Yeah.
So what did you do? You just conquered it. You said, "No, I'm gonna come out and."
I was working at a pub in Hamilton when I just finished graduating college, and I was working as a short order cook. And the owner wanted me to be the manager and take on more responsibilities. So I decided to bring in some karaoke, but then just host it myself. We can save money if we just rent the equipment and I host it. And that's how it got started. And then as I'm hosting it, I did some stand up as I'm hosting karaoke and did some singing. And the more I did that, then the more confident I became performing in front of people. And I also was doing some plays in high school, a little bit in drama, theater arts. That helped too. And then it's just, like dominoes, all the way to like now I'm in Toronto working on TV and film.
And here you are, movies, and you've got these web series and feature films.
Yeah, you gotta find what you love and just do it.
Absolutely. Well, I'm really proud of you, Rick. Like
Thank
to
you.
hear that story, and you pushed yourself. I think that's it. You got to believe in yourself.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Push
Yeah.
yourself.
Find out what you love doing. And the problem I had too when I was younger, when you're young, you think I got all the time in the world. I'll just figure out next week what I'm going to do next week. And then one day I woke up, I was 40 years old. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm 40 years old. What am I going to do with my life? So you can't take life for granted, think you're going to be around forever.
That's right.
Make up your mind what you want to do and just do it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Love your gusto, Rick.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's happiness.
You're the man.
Hey, I'm just a humble servant of the craft and of everybody here. That's it.
Keep up the great work, Brad, and all of you. Thank you for tuning in live from Texas. All right, guys.
guys.
Keep it up. You're doing
Guys,
great.
Thanks so much for sharing with them.
I just want to ask one more thing.
Yeah.
Any baseball fans down there?
Sure.
We're gonna have a repeat Texas Rangers versus Toronto Blue Jays this year.
Woo!
How you feeling about that? Anybody feel any thoughts on Texas and Toronto? Because Toronto is taking you down.
Yeah.
That was a gutsy thing to do, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you're like the only Toronto guy down there, surrounded
don't
by
look
about
happy,
a dozen
Brad.
Texas people right now.
All right, guys. Have a great rest of your
See ya,
show.
Brad.
Thanks for including us. And we're signing
Enjoy.
off.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Bye for now.
You had to go and stir it up.
Yes, you did, didn't you, Rick?
They have a big rivalry,
Well,
Texas
if you come
Rangers.
to my camp, dude, I'm going to work you extra hard.
Hey.
Great, I'll be getting my money's worth then. That's great. That's what I want.
Just remember these words, Rick.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'll remember those words. No problem. The silent treatment. Gotta watch out for those silent assassins.
Bye. That was great. Brad Milne, live from Texas, and you have to go for your birthday.
Yeah, August 14th. Those classes are on my birthday, And like I said, like no word of a lie. I've heard a lot of great things about his classes. One actress that I'm working on a project right now, a film called Golden Gun, and the
Oh.
actress is playing my niece named Grace Monroe. She's currently taking classes there with Brad. And
Yes.
she's had a lot of great things to say about it.
It's so true, and a lot of great people I know, actors, really great actors, they have nothing but great things to say about Brad and his class.
Yeah.
His workshops, they're getting demos, and
And
yeah.
I don't care what industry you're in, whether it's professional sports or acting, you always got to practice and hone your skills. As an actor, taking those acting classes and those workshops, you cannot underestimate the value, the stuff you learn from someone like Brad in his classes is so important. I know, like some people say, some actors they're natural, they're just born with it, but
Yeah,
you still have
right.
to hone those skills and tweak it and polish it up.
100%.
know.
Even the best of the best. Betty White, all of those
Yeah.
people that have been in it for decades and eons, they still train. You're never too good. There's
Yeah,
always something
even
you
like
could learn.
Someone like Christopher Plummer says he's still learning how to act.
That's right.
And he's been around forever.
Yeah, Brad Pitt, all of them. They're always in a class doing
right.
what, honing the craft.
Always learning. There's always something to learn about the acting business. That's what's amazing about it. It's just it's always something you got to work on.
Something you got to perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Definitely.
Yeah.
So you're going to be in the class. You're
Yeah.
going to do it, and you can let us know how it goes. Maybe I'll come with you.
Yeah, maybe
I'd
even
love to go.
take the camera and get some clips and share it with the viewers here on the show. And
That's a great idea, Rick.
yeah.
So what are you doing the rest of the weekend? What are your plans?
Right after this show tonight, I have to go to rehearsals. I gotta hop on a Dundas streetcar because we're
Get
at Dundas
out.
and Bay, go to Dundas and Sackville. Rehearsals for a new series starting up called The Stepson, where I'm playing
Yes.
the stepfather, Italian stepfather, but my two stepsons in the series are of Colombian origin. The Colombians are a little bit more ruthless than the Italians, but the Italians are a little bit more organized. So I'm gonna teach them the Italian way in the series. And so we got rehearsals of that tonight. We start shooting it tomorrow night and continue on all day Sunday. And then next weekend as well, Saturday, Sunday. Then another film starting up called Golden Gun that I mentioned with actress Grace Monroe, who's taking classes at Brad Milne's
Exciting.
studio called Golden Gun. And just did a commercial for Gibson Guitar, a Christmas
I
commercial.
can't wait to see that.
I'm playing the father. My kid opens up his box because he wants a guitar. It's a guitar, but then 10 seconds later, it vanishes and turns into like a pair of socks, and we start laughing at him.
That
And,
is cool.
So it's fun. Like we're doing Christmas commercial now,
I
but
know.
they have to because by the time it's all wrapped up in post production, it's wintertime already.
We're always
but the
ahead.
filming part's done now for
That's
the Christmas
right.
time, right?
Yeah.
So we got to dress up in winter coats and scarves, even though we got a heat wave outside. It's
Hey,
like,
that's all part of acting.
it's all
You
part
gotta
of
act cold
Gotta
even when
cold,
you're
even
sweating.
though it's with heat index plus 40 above zero, whatever it is. It's crazy.
That is so true. It's really true. They're always ahead. People don't get it.
Yeah,
We're doing
yeah.
back to school. There's winter.
Yeah, winter
Some things
stuff.
for the new year. It's
Yeah.
always ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are busy. So when can we see the web series Stepson?
Well,
When
right
can we
now this
actually
is
see
the
it?
pilot that we're shooting,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we're gonna use the pilot to then use it as crowdfunding to raise money to do a series,
Right.
or maybe you use the pilot to pitch to network or different things other than regular TV networks, like you have Google Play and Amazon and
Are they doing like Netflix or anything?
Netflix.
Or,
We're gonna
yeah.
we're gonna pitch to all
Hey,
these
why
different
not?
people, and you know, like the mobster, the gangster genre flick. People never get tired of it. Warner Brothers built their studios on the backs of the gangster flicks with James Cagney and Humphrey Bogart. And today, like some actors have made careers playing those kind of characters, like De Niro, and Pacino, and Gandolfini. But those actors, they get older or they die off, and people still want to see those movies. So I'm positioning myself and my actor friends so that when those opportunities arise, we're ready for it. Because
Oh
with me
my
branding
goodness.
myself as Al Capone of Toronto, when there's an opening, I can just jump on it because I've been working on it for like 12 years now, the kind of character.
Rick, you know what? I love it, and you're one of my favorite actors. I got to tell you, and I love that you said that because The Sopranos, you never get tired of it, and we are due. We are due for a really good movie. I'd love to see you in it.
We're due for a good movie.
I'm
and also,
serious.
with all the great talent coming out of Canada, there isn't really a Canadian that's made his name playing a gangster guy in Hollywood. So I want to be that guy from Canada who gets known as a gangster guy in Hollywood.
I think it's you, Rick.
And like I said, the TV series, the ratings always go through the roof. The movies are always like blockbusters.
Yep.
The books always hit the New York Times bestsellers
Number
list.
one.
People can't get enough of that genre. So, I love it because it's a lot of work and I have it's a fun character to play.
That is so cool. And I never missed an episode of Sopranos, so I cannot wait until you're doing your thing. I can't wait to see Stepson.
Yeah.
And
I'm
yeah.
still waiting to get some news about The Flying Man because
Oh, right.
they're in pre-production or turning it into a feature film
Tell
in
them
Hollywood.
about that. Tell them about that.
A couple of years ago, I worked on a short film called The Flying Man about a vigilante superhero. I played the lead villain with another actor, a friend of mine, Nick Smith. And it went viral on the internet, 12 million hits on YouTube and Vimeo. And then the chief marketing officer of Marvel Entertainment was telling everyone to watch our film, The Flying Man. Marvel Entertainment are the guys that do Spider-Man, the Avengers,
Yes.
X-Men, all the superhero movies, telling everyone, watch The Flying Man. So I said, wow, that's amazing. And then in November, The Hollywood Reporter officially announced that Sony
Yes,
Pictures
I
picked
saw
up The
that.
Flying Man and now turning it into a feature film in Hollywood. So right now it's in pre-production. They're writing the script. It's already listed on IMDb, just the crew, not the cast. But one of the writers for the feature film version has writing credits on a Sopranos TV series. So that's definitely a guy I want to give my business card to.
You are in the right hands, Rick. You are in the right hands. So exciting. Great things ahead. And, you know, I hate to wrap it up, but it's it's that time, and you've
it.
got to get off to
To the rehearsals.
rehearsal.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want you to be late for that. It's so important to be early actors, and you always are, and I love that. So
Thank you so much, Steve, for the opportunity, and I can't thank you enough.
I can't thank you enough, and I love that. I want to see you up there doing soprano things, Godfather things on set.
I do other stuff too, comedy and stuff, but That's my bread and butter roll, Al Capone of Toronto.
Al Capone of Toronto, right here. Rick Cordeiro, thank you as always.
Thanks a lot,
Such
dude.
a great, and thank you for my Pokemon.
Yeah, it's good luck.
I will treasure that.
Everyone's talking about it. It's got a lot of good positive energy right now. So
I'm feeling the vibes. I'm loving it. And Richie Flo, we had Richie Flo. You can see him tomorrow at Irie Fest, and it's 1 p.m. to 11 p.m., and he's on between 5 and 6. The legendary, and I love him dearly, DJ Carl Allen is going to be spinning there and playing there, and he's such a part in putting that together, TD Irie Fest, so we'll be down there enjoying that. And Sebastien Bagot, our French-Canadian comedy man, coming to a Yuck Yuck stage and maybe beyond, TV and movies, who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk to him about that. So
Absolutely.
great. And Brad Milne off in Texas with all his southern actors getting ready to come to the stage and come to the film strips and TV sets. And Richie Flo, he's got these little cards he gave us, Rick, some free downloads of his music. You'll be able to get that tomorrow at Irie Fest. So check it out. It's Carabana weekend, Irie Fest in the city. It's Toronto. It's summer. There's over 1 million visitors here just this weekend alone. So enjoy it.
amazing.
We're the best city in on the planet. So enjoy. Have a great one. In 2 weeks, we've got Chaw Claire, Carl Cassell from Harlem Underground. We got some real great Toronto legends and celebrities coming through. So keep it locked right here, thatchannel.com. Have a great weekend. Be safe.
good night, guys.